Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian from Ridgeback Productions, and I help beginning voiceover talents grow their business and generate income, generate that cheddar, baby. One of the ways that I do it is I make my own money.
Wait, what?
Okay, work with me here. It will make sense. We'll figure it out together. So one way that I like to help you and other talents is I need to actually be working myself. And I'm a working voiceover talent. So it only makes sense that my advice comes from a part of, well, two parts really. One part is I have a teacher's heart. I just love helping people and teaching. I was an elementary school teacher for a long time. But I also love the craft. I love the art. I love being a voiceover actor, and I am a working voiceover talent. I work a lot, actually. So this is good. So what I thought I would do is I just recently got an order, it's due in 23 hours, 50 minutes. So literally I got it about 10 minutes ago. I thought, okay, let's turn on the camera and just go through the steps of, I got a Fiverr order. I'm going to do the order and my whole steps, everything together. So let's go ahead and check out my new order that I just got on Fiverr, and we'll take it from beginning to recording to post to blah, 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 blah. We'll do it all. All right, let's check it out. Let's go. All right, sweet. Here we are checking it out. So you can see that I'm awaiting a response. So oftentimes, two parts. You can see my active order right here, and you can see a delivery that I recently did. So sometimes it goes in two parts. Sometimes clients just don't accept the delivery right away. They either, it could be a number of things. They receive it, and then they just forget to acknowledge that they've received it, and then it times out. That doesn't really hurt your account. Sometimes they get it and they want to wait to make sure everything's fine, and then they forget to close it out. Also fine. Because Fiverr gives it in 3 days, it just times out and it auto completes. It's fine. And oftentimes, such is the case for this client, he is the middleman. He is the video editor. These typically usually go right up until about 2 or 3 days before he actually closes it out, because he needs to get clients' approval before he closes it out. So he receives it from me. He's got to show it to the client, who's, the channel owner, because this is for a YouTube channel. And then, okay, so you get it, right? So then it goes like that. I guess the whole point is, if it auto completes, it's fine. As long as your communication is good with the buyer, the client the entire time, Fiverr doesn't penalize you for that. It is nice when the buyer actually completes it themselves, because then they can actively be there for a review, and that does help you. But if you've questioned before, does it hurt to have an auto completion? It doesn't. Okay, cool. So here is my new order. I just got it 13 minutes ago now. And so this is my standard gig, my male American voiceover. You can see my thumbnail. Yes, I do promote my gigs. I promote all my gigs that are eligible for promotion. So let's go ahead and click on that and then get started. So I did chat with him ahead of time. I worked out some details and specifics and stuff like that. And then he placed the order. So what I do is I'm going to open it up. Nice. So you should be familiar with what this looks like. If you're not, this is what the order side of Fiverr, you have a countdown clock, all your vital information on when it's due, how much it costs, the order number, all that stuff. You can access your conversation with the client, the buyer, if you need to refer back to questions or clarification. You can get the details, all that stuff. They filled out my requirements. I can see the script is right here. They agreed to my terms. So first thing I like to do is drop them a thank you. Thank you for the order. Let's give them a smiley face. Okay, so what does that do? It tells Fiverr my communication as a seller is on point. I'm keeping open lines of communication. I'm letting the buyer know, hey, I'm here and I'm looking at your order and I'm probably working on it, or whatever the case is. I mean, I change it. Sometimes, thank you for the order, getting started right now. Okay. Okay, so what we have here for my requirements, I like to do a copy paste or a link for the script. That's one of my requirements that they have to post. Sometimes they give me a link to the script or they just copy paste, which is what this client did. So we have 111 words. I'm currently at $50 per 100 words. So because this is exceeding the 100 words, it's 111 words. This is a $100 order, as you can see right there. Okay, so 111 words for $100. If you haven't seen any of my recent videos, that's like my new thing is per 100 and whatever dollar amount you want, whether you want to be at, 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever you want to charge per 100 words. I think that's a great idea. It's been successful for me so far. I'll keep you posted. I'm at 50 for 100. All right, so the way that I like to run my production is I have my script up here on the side to the left. I bring up my DAW over here on the right. I'm using Adobe Audition. I like it for many, many reasons, but this is what I have. So I'm going to go ahead and record the script that I highlighted in gray. So it kind of stands out for me. So there's different ways that people do it. Sometimes people jump into it. Sometimes people like to practice it a couple of times. Me, I like to get a little bit more familiar with the words just to make sure I'm not going to get stumbly. It saves me time. It seems like if I look at the script over prior to doing it just to make sure nothing's going to stand out, there's no errors in the script, it just saves me time in the end. Okay, so we have crypto's taking over the world. More and more people are discovering blockchain and Web3. Telegram has over 900 million users worldwide. All are actively engaged in this social platform. 240 million people use Telegram mini apps. Okay, so that's how I do it. I'll go ahead and finish that up just real quick. All right, cool. So let's have a go at this. Crypto is taking over the world. More and more people are discovering blockchain and Web3. Telegram has over 900 million users worldwide. All are actively engaged in this social platform. 240 million people use Telegram mini apps, exploring new ways to make money. Okay, so I'm just going to leave a marker. I'll come back and fix that. Exploring new ways to make money. But only a few know there's an opportunity to amplify their efforts by joining the Real Games project. But only a few know there's an opportunity to amplify their efforts by joining the Real Games project. All it takes is a couple of clicks. Play favorite games. Play favorite games, complete quests, invite friends, level up your account, have fun. And best of all, you can earn tokens from these projects and RG tokens too. And best of all, you can earn tokens from these projects and RG tokens too. Enjoy the thrill of various games while collecting endless rewards, all in one place. All in one place. Take 2. Crypto's taking over the world. More and more people are discovering blockchain and Web3. Telegram has over 900 million users worldwide. All are actively engaged in this social platform. 240 million people use Telegram mini apps, exploring new ways to make money. But only a few know there's an opportunity to amplify their efforts by joining the Real Games project. All it takes is a couple of clicks. Play favorite games, complete quests, invite friends, level up your account, have fun. And best of all, you can earn tokens from these projects and RG tokens too. Enjoy the thrill of various games while collecting endless rewards all in one place. Nice. Okay, so if you kind of noticed, well, first off, I tend to give the buyers multiple takes. In this case, I'm just going to give him 2 because I kind of have an idea what he wants. But it doesn't take a whole lot longer. What did it take me? An extra 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes to give a second take. And buyers appreciate that. It gives them options. Nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do is let's go ahead and go through and do some post-production. All right, so now we're looking at Audition. So the way that I have this set up, I'm going to zoom in, go to the beginning, and I can see some errors right here. I usually have a mouse that has all my buttons, but I'm doing it right in front of you on camera, so I'll be a little bit slower. If you're not familiar with spectral frequency display, which is what this is, it tells me a little bit more. Like if I looked right here, I can see visually, there's no waveform, but if I look down here, I can see there was some noise. So I can get rid of that. Okay, so I have some keyboard shortcuts to skip to the marker where I made an error. I just skip to it. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Okay, so what I did was I made a mistake. This is me talking to you. Exploring new. So exploring new. We'll just skip all that out. Exploring, but only a few notes. Okay. Play favorite. Play favorite. Play favorite. And best of all, these projects and RG token you can earn. And best of all in one place. Rewards, all in all. So, I mean, I usually keep the pacing that I had. So if I make a mistake, you can see I'm starting my deletion right where I began because I did like that pacing. I just didn't like how it sounded. So then I delete up until the revision, all in one place. And I like that a lot better. Okay, so I'm about to give them 2 takes. Take 2. So that's 2 takes. We'll go ahead and make that. I'm going to go ahead and silence that part. We'll even shorten it up a bit. We'll silence the beginning. Did I make any errors in the second take? I didn't. Okay, cool. Nice. So there's my waveform. So now what I'm going to do is I got to go to my other mouse to put it, but I have a hotkey for my special sauce. It applies my equalizer and some mouth declick, some mouth denoise, some light compression. We're going to skip ahead. All right, cool. All done. So what you didn't see was I record into an Apollo. I have an Apollo solo, and I record into that, and it adds some effects as I'm recording. So what you're hearing right now is actually I'm burning in some EQ compression, stuff that I know, just super light stuff, but I really balance out my audio prior to recording. As I'm recording, when I talk into the mic, it goes straight into it. And then I do the post-production editing, and then I run a favorite shortcut, which is essentially just another EQ. It's mouth declick, mouth denoise, and then it has an effect rack that it runs, and you don't get to find out what that is. It's not that you don't get to find out what it is. It's just kind of it's my little secret sauce that I put on at the end just to kind of make it super nice. All right, so what do we got here? Crypto is taking over the world. More and more people are discovering blockchain and Web3. Telegram has over 900 million users worldwide. All right, cool. I like this. So what you're seeing is, I didn't really go through and delete out any breaths. Now, I do have like a gate and a few things like that on my pre-voice that goes into it to kind of help with the breaths. But, that's part of conversation is you hear breathing. So I'm just not a big fan of silencing all the breaths out. And buyers tend to like that. Okay, cool. So now what I do is I'm going to export it, make a unique folder for this client. This is a new client. I save the work as an MP3. I typically always deliver as an MP3 just because it's easier. Now I do save this audition file so I can always give them the WAV file later, but MP3s are smaller and it's rare that they ask for a WAV file. I mean, truthfully, it's just a single source microphone. It's a mono channel. It's just having high fidelity for voice. I don't know. It already sounds really good as an MP3 is what I'm saying. Great. Okay, so now that is saved, I go into deliver now. So I'm delivering in under, 31 minutes, 30 minutes it took me to deliver. This is really fast. I definitely don't always deliver this quickly, but I was sitting here working in the studio when I got the order, and I just figured, why not make a video for you so you could see what it looks like? Awesome. One of my quick responses that I have is I call it my delivery. And it just basically says, thank you for your order, and I hope we can work together again soon. Hopefully, I was able to provide exceptional service and value for delivery. If there are any errors, please let me know as soon as possible, and we can discuss how to best fix them. You can expect 2 surveys after this order, the private survey and the public survey. Those are both very important for them to fill out. If you could take the time to complete the private survey sent later by Fiverr, it would really help my business. If you have a moment, leaving a review for this order would really help my business out on Fiverr. Reviews on Fiverr happen in 2 ways, a public review and a private review. Both help tremendously. I appreciate you taking the extra minute or so. Also, I'd love to see the final product once it's completed. It'd be an honor to add it to my portfolio of work. This is great. If they do make a video out of the work that we deliver, it's kind of nice to get it back because we can add it to our demos. We can add it just to our portfolio of what we've seen. I don't get a lot of work back, but I do sometimes, and it's pretty awesome. I tend to get a lot of reviews. I think this is helpful that they see it. Some of my clients that have been with me a while that are repeat buyers, I think they're kind of indifferent to seeing this and they don't even read it anymore. They still leave me a review, but I don't think they read it, so it's all good. All right, let's go ahead and upload the work. Just navigating to where I have it stored. Click on the file, upload it. Now, Fiverr will allow you to add a sample to your gigs gallery. I like this. I am going to add it. If you're delivering multiple files, there'll be like an arrow and you can left, right on your keyboard to select which file, because you can only add one file. You can select which one that you want to add. See, it says use the arrows. So this is good. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and deliver it. Very cool. So my order is delivered within 30 minutes, maybe a little more by the time I got this all completed. Buyers definitely like that when you can deliver fast, but that's basically what a Fiverr order looks like. That's very typical of what I get. I'm currently running $50 for 100 words. They do always get delivered as soon as possible and certainly always within 24 hours, unless they give me extra time. Every once in a while, a client will say, hey, I don't need this for a couple days. Take your time. And if I got a lot of orders, I'll put that one on the back burner and give it some time, and I'll give them a custom order for a couple days. But, it's worth it. And usually those are some repeat buyers. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Listen, if you're interested in getting some help with your voiceover business, one service that I offer that is very popular, and I think it could help you out a lot, is I like to put some eyes on your Fiverr gig and give you my feedback. Sometimes I post it on YouTube, but regardless, you're going to get a 15 to 30-minute video of me reviewing your gig. You can click on the link in the description below, and we can take care of that.
Yes!
Another service that I offer is consultations. I meet with talents all the time for 60 minutes or more, and I offer that service to just meet and we go over your gig and really dial it in and make sure that you get exactly what you're looking for and make sure it's looking and popping as best as it can. Or if you just want to talk business and see like what you can do to move to that next level, I'm here for you. Fiverr is definitely not my sole income for voiceover, but it's a tool. And it's a tool that seems to work well for me, and I hope it's working well for you. If you could take a moment and drop a like and subscribe to the channel, it certainly helps the channel a lot, and it spreads the wealth around, gives the YouTube algorithm a little food to know, oh, okay, this channel is a good one for voiceover talents. It seems to be helping everybody out. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. If you want some more awesome information, check out the video that's on the screen right now, and we'll see you next time. See ya!